Hello, everybody. Just want to get a couple people's opinions. Whoever wants to comment on this, for single men, single women, whoever wants to talk about it. So, how come every time you talk to somebody, whether you're just trying to be friends or you're trying to have a relationship, they're both relationships, but having a real relationship where you're going out and trying to find a future spouse. This stuff happens. You start off well, and you have a discussion, you meet together, you all go out, do something, take a walk, go to eat, whatever the case may be. And then all of a sudden, two weeks later or so, someone just disappears. It really happens a lot when men are talking to women. But I want to know from everyone too, do you think that we do the same thing? And why do you think that is? So I've had a few different situations happen lately over the last couple of years. I try and dip my feet inside the water once in a while just to see what's up. I get disappointed every single time. So it gets a little rough, but one person I was talking to just wanted to be her friend, and I don't really do the small talk thing anymore. I know that's one thing that gets men in trouble, a lot of small talk. Who are you? What's your day like? What's the weather? What's your favorite colors? Questions that they perceive as stupid. I don't really ask those questions anymore. I've learned how to be more socially acceptable and discuss things on a better level. So maybe I get too intense. I don't know. Maybe I'm the other extreme now. So I ask questions about people's lives now. So I'll say, what is something you're missing in life? And how do you think you can get that? And do you think it'd really make a difference? Who else did I ask a question to one time? I asked them if they had one thing they could change in their life, what would it be? Why are they in regret at all? And what makes them be at peace? I ask questions like that and try and go back and forth. And they never really answer it, or they answer it with a very small, one word, one line, one half a paragraph answer instead of in depth. And even if I talk to them in person, they kind of don't know how to respond most of the time. So what is it that people want, and what are they missing? It's just, to me, it's a basic question. What are you missing in your life right now? And then a week later, get a text saying they don't really want to talk anymore. Make them uncomfortable, this or that. But then if I go back to the small talk, how's your day? What's the weather like? What are you doing right now? What's your favorite food? Stupid crap like that, I guess. They say it's stupid. I don't think any of it's stupid. There's small talks for a reason, big talks for a reason. They get scared and run away. I don't know, it's weird. I just want to see what people think about that. And then what would build lasting attraction? If it's not the small talk, if it's not the deep talk, what is it? And why? So I look forward to hearing people's responses to that, and seeing why you think stuff like that wouldn't work when you get together with somebody and they don't reciprocate. Let me know, women too. You think guys do that, and why you think they do it? Just to get a better understanding of each other, I guess. There's always that phrase that men are from Mars, women are from Venus, all that. But there has to be some kind of middle ground somewhere. whether you're trying to be friends or you're just trying to get together and form a bond. It happens no matter what, it seems like. There's few exceptions. Very few. So, I've talked to maybe 300 or 400 different girls in the last couple years. And that's work mates, a couple people during my walks, in public. And that sounds like a lot, but it's really not, because I kind of keep to myself. A lot of time I don't really want to talk, because it ends up being disappointing, and it ends up taking a lot of toll on my energy, on my nervous system, on my thought and psyche. But every single time, it doesn't go nowhere. It doesn't go anywhere. Even if you're vulnerable with somebody, sometimes people aren't ready for that either. So I've heard, you're supposed to be vulnerable, talk about your past traumas, discuss, what your current challenges in life are too. Problems, whatever you want to call them. I'd say out of those 300 or 400, 2 potentially could have worked out in a relationship. It still didn't because of circumstances we couldn't control. But we made connections. We chat for months and months on end. 3 or 4 became a friend, and the rest of them were not ready. And I don't know what that's about. So it's a very small percentage. You got like a 1% chance that you're not going to get rejected. Oh, don't be afraid of rejection. No. I'm not afraid of rejection. I'm tired of rejection. But I had a friend, he told me one time, sometimes you're not being rejected. Sometimes they're just not ready for what you have to offer. In my eyes, it's the same thing, because it's the same response either way. A woman just gets tired of you all of a sudden, and they're very rude and, oh, let me set this boundary. I don't want to talk to you no more. Or they ghost you, or they kind of change the circumstances to fit their narrative. And it's weird. It just doesn't make any sense. So out of 300 or 400, 5, maybe 6. Like right now at work, there's one female who I talk to that we work together, and every day we joke around, we have a good conversation. She's just a friend because she's got a boyfriend, but she'll laugh with me, she'll talk about anything. She don't think I'm crazy, and if she does, she's like, oh, you're crazy, but it's in a playful way. She'll laugh, carry on the conversation. There was another one, she left. She went to another state. We had good conversations. We do have good conversations. And then for single women, same thing. Only 1 or 2 out of 300 or 400 that can handle any kind of being genuine or authentic. They say they want authenticity and they don't really want it. But then if you come at them with a generic kind of small talk and all this other stuff, they don't like that either. So it's kind of strange. Just want to get your thoughts and opinions on that. Let me know and let's discuss it. Have a great day.